Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the stream. Let us zoom over to here. Hello, good evening. I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. It is Friday. It is Good Friday. Not just is it Good Friday, it's a Good Friday. Yeah, Good Friday, which is awesome. And Duncan, hello, good evening. Do hope you're having a good day. Rushed over from the Raptor stream. Oh, awesome! What's Raptor playing at the moment? I didn't see you. I'm behind today. I'm running behind, so I haven't seen what anyone else is doing today. So, but yeah. Timberborn is definitely one of my favourite games at the moment. Absolutely, loving it. Yeah, and it is, as the title shows, International Beaver Day, which I didn't even know was a thing. But apparently today is International Beaver Day. So what better day to have a look at some of these competition maps and see what they're like. See what people have done with them. It's one I'm very interested in because apparently it does a trick with negative water sources, which I didn't know was a thing. So, yeah. Didn't even know that was a thing. So, but yeah. So that is the plan. That is the plan today. We're going to have a look. See, I'm going to look at all the maps, and then I want to play on one specific one. So we will see. We'll see how it goes. So yeah, that's gonna be the idea. Hopefully. So let's have a look. See here. Why is my every time I there we go. Okay. Sorry, every time I seem to load up the studio for this for VTuber studio, it tracks my head wrong every single time, so I'm looking in the wrong directions. So yeah. Okay. So let's have a look see at these maps and what they're going to do there. Let's zoom over. Zoom. Okay. So yeah, we're going to have a look see at the different maps today. Adam, hello, good evening. No work, so excellent Friday. Excellent. That's are you in league with the Eggman guy? And Horace, hello, good evening. I hope you are good. I am a new hedgehog. Have you not seen? Did you not see the I became a new hedgehog. So let me show myself off for you. There you go, look, I have clothes. I am no longer naked hedgehog. Yay! This is me. Yeah, I am new, improved, always watching. Yeah. Sorry. Okay. So yeah, let's have a look. See, and I had no time to watch this week. well, I hope you've been having a good week then. I hope it's been very good. Okay. Oh, hot coffee, hot coffee. So let's go. Duncan, thank you very, very much for becoming a member. Thank you, thank you. Very much appreciated. Let's go and have a look see at these maps, shall we? Let's have a look see. So I have downloaded the maps so we can have a look at them, and I'm going to start with the biggest map. There were 3 winners for the map competition. There were for different choices. There's a 256 by 256, a 128 by 128, and a small, I think 96 by 96, or within those bounds. So we're going to start with the biggest one and work our way down, because I kind of want to actually play on the smaller one, because apparently it, as I said, it does some weird trickery with water, which I want to know how it works. So we're going to see. So I'm going to start some new games, and we're just going to jump in and see what goes. So the first one, the big one. The big one we want to play is Chip Island. Chip Island. This one here. Chip Island. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Next. And we're going to play a normal go. So yeah, Chip Island was by Jumper FK, was submitted by Jumper FK. The only question is carefully designed to allow for expansion in different directions, all while scaling nearby walls. So it's interesting. It's going to be an interesting sort of look. See, oh, what was that? What was that? Why is that such a tiny little? Oh, hey! Gifted memberships. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very, very, very much for gifting some memberships. You are a legend. Thank you, thank you. I could not see what that little notification was on the screen there, but thank you very, very much for the 5 gifted members. You are a legend. Thank you, thank you. Awesome, awesome. But I'm not sure why it's doubling up everything, but wow, let's go mad. Let's go mad. Awesome, awesome. Supporting the UK. Thank you very much. Very appreciated. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Big Mac winner. Okay. So right. First and foremost, let me turn off the fog because I don't like the fog. Okay. Let's have a look. See at this map. So there we go. Awesome. There are some very regular members there. Which got gifted sub. Thank you so much. Wolf and Scott B and Mama Blue. Awesome. Fantastic. Thank you. Very, very much appreciated. Very, very much appreciated. Okay. Let me unlock that there. There we go. Awesome. So let's have a look see at this map here. So this is the largest of the maps. And they all, to be honest with you, all the maps that I saw in the competition were very, very impressive. Very, very impressive. Well done. Well thought out. So, yeah, fantastic one. So, okay, you start right in the center. You have a bit of a river. Where does the water come from? Where's the source? So up here. Okay, so you'd have to... Okay. Have to see which way the river flows. Let's just unpause here so I can see which way the water's flowing here. So the water's flowing out along here. There's a water source here as well, so it's flowing down this way. And from up here and down as well. Is there a water source box in there? There is. Awesome. Okay, so the water would flow along and down here, so you'd have to cut off... You'd have to dam along here to store some water. But you've got to be careful with that, because if you dammed it wrong, you'd flood quite early, so... That's interesting. Small, very small amount of area to live in. No food. Which is very interesting. There's no actual grown berries to start with. So you've got to survive on the food you've got already. So that's definitely an interesting start. Yeah. This side here has got, so there's lots of little water sources, so figuring out where to dam off would actually be a bit complicated, because if you dammed off in the wrong place you could flood quite easily because they're quite high up. So that's an interesting challenge. I like that. You've got a pathway up to some trees up here and a little way up there. You could path up here as well to get up to the top here. You've got access to more layers. There's loads of stairs, so you can get access to all these layers from the start just with pathing. That's cool. You can get all this here. There's not much space to build though. Food farms and stuff would be an interesting challenge for early on. Yeah, you'd have to probably clear this mountain now and make this a food mountain. Go on there, that's quite cool. But then expanding out, right, so what do we got here? We've got a bit of metal nearby, that's not so bad. There's an infinite metal source here, but that is deep down. So you definitely have to need explosives to get that one out. Lots of explosives by the looks of it. Or at least 4 layers down to get to that one. Interesting. Where else are we going here? Oh, there's another one there. Again, that's deep down. That one's on the level, so that one's accessible from the start. Okay, these ones are, so the closest one is a bit of a false hope. So yeah, you'd go for that, and you'd have to get explosives for that. That's cool. Large pooling areas, so there's plenty of places where the trees would stay alive for longer. And then once you can get out, you still don't really have much space for actual crops. There's not much flat land for growing crops, but it is very, very scenic looking. Definite encouragement of vertical building and putting buildings in wherever you can get them for this one. So an interesting challenge. I would definitely like to take on all these maps and give them a try at some point, which I think we'll do one today, and then we'll see the other ones later on. So this would be a longer project though, so we'll tackle this at another time. But yeah, I can definitely see why this is worthy. It's got a lot of verticality to it. You'd be doing a lot of up and down things, but not a super difficult start because of you have the slopes to get around. So bit of planning. Food would be difficult on this one. Food would definitely be difficult to start with, but yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Okay. Ooh. Right. Let's have a look at the next map. Let's have a quick look at the next map. I said I'm gonna have a quick overview of the 3 winners, and then I'm gonna actually play on the smallest one because, as I said, it's got an interesting concept to it. So, okay, the next map. We're gonna play Folktails. I think I prefer Folktails. They're definitely my favourite race. So, until we have a third faction, then we'll see what we do there. So Green Peak Valley. Is it's a 192 by 192 map. It's a great amount of detail. It's by Ombalol, Oomballol, Ombalol. Interesting, yeah. Great amount of detail on the map due to the single tiles position to keep secret areas. Select areas green as well. Okay, so there's got single dips in it as well. Awesome. Okay. Cool. We'll have a look at this one and see how this goes. But yeah, I was very impressed with it, and like an idiot, I made 3 maps, one of each different size, for the competition, and then must have dreamt that I uploaded them because I never did. Not that I think my maps were anywhere near worthy what they were there, but I should have entered anyway because you never know. But yeah. No, luckily I knew that. But I did say that more competitions are coming, so I'll have to remember. I actually have to do it on stream. I have to upload it on stream. And then we'll know. Okay. That doesn't really matter because I'm going to not do so. But okay. And unlock the camera. Turn off the top fog, zoom out. There we go. Okay. Zoom. Oh, look at this one. Windy. Awesome. Okay. So, a nice area. Not too big, but a nice area to start with. Clear out some trees and things down here and get rid of these dandelions. You have areas for storing lots of food, or growing lots of food, I should say. There's a couple of nifty areas. Let's turn the water off for a moment. So what have we got over here? We've got a couple of areas that can store water down in the barriers here. Putting barriers in a little dip is a good thing because they flood. So they store water in there, but it means you can't build onto it. So you can't do things and go down. So yeah, interesting. Okay, I like that. Plenty of areas over here. So food would not be a problem on this map. At least early on, food would not be a problem. Getting out of the area would be. Also, damming off this, you'd have to make your way over here to dam it off. Which, is that just too deep? That's just too deep. Okay, that's not so bad. That's not so bad. Not a difficult map. I don't feel like this would be a difficult map. There's some flat area up here as well, which you could do some trickery with to get some water in. Nice big area to store there. A nice big flat area there as well, which you could do some things as well. Metal-wise, let's see here. So we've got a couple of scrap here. Scrap over there. Where is the nearest... Oh wow, they're all the infinite sources are, the mines are quite far away. So that would be a challenge. That one's probably the closest. Couldn't get there with one district, you need two. That's an interesting challenge. You'd have to go to that. There's not much scrap on the map. So you definitely have to be going for one early-ish. Well, not early, but you know, you definitely have to be making your way over there. Interesting, quite far away. Be a nice thing for the train mod. How things in Sheffield was great. Today was a fantastic day. The sun has been shining all day. It's been lovely and warm. Actually managed to get washing out on the line for the first time in like what feels like 1,000 years. So yeah, very awesome day today. Sunny, shiny. Sheffield was good. Sheffield was great. Yeah, I think the whole UK has been bathed in a wonderful sun today, which makes a nice change. Makes a very nice change. What do we got here? We've got underground water resources going on here. That's interesting. They must be quite low on strength. Oh, these are set to strength 0. Okay. Okay, so they just look like they're water sources, but they're not. Cool. So yes, the water would flow around here, does a little zigzaggy thing, comes along. So you've got like a second area up here, which is interesting. You've got to start up here as well. Or a place for another town. Lots of winding rivers. I think everything appears to flow. Yeah, this flows in. This one flows in. So all the water flows in and joins here to come down past the starting area. So if you cut this off, you're going to have to balance the inputs and outputs on that, because there's a lot of water coming in. Could definitely change things. There's a bypass from water here, although is that actually... Yeah, that is bypassing. Oh, there's a source there as well. Trickery. Little holes in places to hold the water during the drought. Cool. Okay. Overall, an interesting map. Very. Wow. That's ooh, that's a bit interesting. A bit stuttery. That's probably just my computer though, struggling. Yeah. So that's there. Dan, hello, good evening. Hope you're having a good day. Did I shave my beard? I never had a beard. You must be thinking of a different hedgehog. Have you been watching other hedgehogs? Have you been watching other hedgehogs? Is that what it is? There's something different. No, it's always been me. I've always looked like this. Absolutely didn't find a Chaos Emerald and change on the weekend. No, absolutely not. It's your imagination. It must be the Mandela effect. I've always been like this. Always been like this, Dan. Absolutely. Adam, was a lovely day in Loughborough. Awesome. But yeah, I think the whole UK has been just absolutely bathed in sun today, which is nice. Apparently it's supposed to be a good day tomorrow. And then Sunday, it's supposed to be a good day. And then Monday, when I go back to work, it rains. Which is about par for the course. So, yeah. Yeah, this map I don't see being a difficult map to play. There's plenty of space to expand. Water would not be a problem either as well. But the difficulty of the map does not make it a bad map at all. You know, there easy maps are good. Sometimes you want to play on a chill map. This could be a very chill map. It's got lots of verticality to it. Again, lots of ups and downs for it, so cool. Must have been the bug I spotted on the last adventure in time travel. I mean, time travel is tricky business. Tricky business. Okay, okay. That's the media map. That's the media map. That was so now we're going to play on the small map, the 128 by 128, and this is going to be the one that I actually want to play on. We're actually going to play this one. So let's TIMBERBORN. They're not called TIMBERBORN. They're called the Folktails. Wow. Sinker. Next. Plow normal. Boom. Let's go. Whoa. Anyway, don't say that. I have a question for you. How much does a rainbow weigh? Ooh. I mean, I don't know. I've never managed to find the end of a rainbow to try and pick one up. So, hold on. Pause. We're going to pause this one here because I actually want to play this one. So, let us turn the sky fog off, unlock the camera because that's not really cheating at all. So yes, this is the interesting map. This is called Sinker. It is by Florence 2456. Florence with a 3 for an E. Apparently using a clever map editor trick with water sources set to negative strength. Interesting. So does that mean that these ones, let me bring up the cheat menu again, because you can examine this one here. Boom. See, these are set to 1. Eight. I don't know whether it shows you. That looks like it's set to -1. Yep. Yeah. Okay. So by setting some of the water sources apparently to -1, they will suck up water, which is kind of what I wanted to do. There was a map idea I had a while ago of like this. It was a big hole that fills up, and in the center of the hole you would have a hole that empties water out into the water, so it would pour out the bottom of the map. But there was no way to build a hole into the map. It's not possible with the map editor. So the water would just fill the hole up eventually. And I kind of always wanted that, because then you could choose to plug the hole yourself and fill the reservoir up with water as and when you wanted to go. So yeah. So this is an interesting map. I don't know whether it does eventually flood, but with some of these being negative, and I'd have to figure out which ones are which, it's going to dry up all the water all the time. So yeah, how do you dam it? This is the challenge for this one. How do you dam the water? The only way I can think of is like some of these here. I mean, I know I'm cheating because for anyone who doesn't know, Shift Alt and Z on the keyboard will bring up the cheat menu, this menu here, the development console. You can change things here. I do not recommend playing with this menu open. If you want to modify stuff, bring it open, change it, close it again. If you leave it open when playing, it can do odd things, so use it at your own risk here. But when you have it open, you can click water sources and see their strengths and their settings. You can do some funny stuff. Some previous streams I've done, I have had water come out of one of these and just tower straight up in the air in a single block, really high, and then bounce around. It does weird things, and but we can have a look and see. Right, so these are both 1 strength, so you could dam around this and it would keep a little bit of water in here. So yeah, I mean, you can obviously see where the water's coming into it. I mean, we can always reload this map anyway. So so we know, what was it? Was it this one? No, yeah, this one's -1. So if we unpause the game, yeah, see the water's being sucked into these. Look. That is awesome. I didn't know that was a thing. I don't know how much it weighs, but it's pretty light. I like that joke. I like that joke, Dan. I like that. That's cool. That's cool. That's a nice play on words. I like that one. Yeah. So yeah. So you can suck it. That opens up new, wonderful, fantastic things that you could make maps with. Having somewhere where the water goes means you could build the map that I was thinking, a giant hole like this where all the water pours into a central location, and if you leave it for too long it will overflow, but you could put those in there to suck the water up, so then you can dam it off as and when you want to, and you were in control of the height of the water. So I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, so we're going to play on this. We're going to play on this map. We're going to have some fun with it and see how it goes, and see what is possible with it, because yeah, I want to give it a go. There is an infinite source of metal right there. Requires explosives to get to, which is fine. There's not much land. Not much land on this map at all. So I do feel as if we're going to have to build up and over things. I feel like getting the metal early-ish would be an idea, so that we can get some metal platforms and maybe build up higher. So yeah. Okay. So let's start off the way we always start off. Let's put a food guy in there. Let's put a tree guy in here. Let's try and actually get out like that. There we go. We want to get some water as well. Wherever will we find some water? Oh no. Gonna get rid of some of these berries like straight off the bat, I think. Let's destroy those. Okay, and we'll set that to a higher priority actually, because I don't want those growing too much. We need to get the water done as soon as possible. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Can we remove these from above? I don't remember. I think we can. Okay. So we're also going to remove all of those. Okay. Let's up the beavers in there and go. Okay. Oh, and we also want to set some trees for the chopping. There you go. Thank you. And a few trees over here as well. And trees over here. Aha. That looks somewhat deliberate. Okay, let's see if we can get some water going earliest. Yes, they can remove them from the top. Awesome. Right, so water. As well as a couple of storage barrels. And I would like to up the priorities of those, please, because they are far more important than anything else. We also want to have a large stockpile for trees that can go over there for the time being. And I'm going to put another woodcutter in here, actually, just to get rid of those. Probably get rid of those there to put some food in. Let's get ourselves a farmhouse going here, and we'll put carrots in here. Right, so let's so water's coming out of these, so we want to dam these off. Yeah. Should be like that. Okay. Should be simple enough. And we need to get some research going as well. Because if we don't, we're going to have difficulty getting any planks. And if we don't get any planks, we can't plant a forester. If we don't put a forester down, we can't do anything at all. There's also trees here. I don't know why I ignored those. Oh, you want to be for storing water. Okay, you're going to be the highest priority. You're also going to be for storing water. Oh, beavers are struggling for water. Yep, I messed that up. It's okay. It's okay. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Don't worry. Don't worry. Be happy. Okay, let me do the standard 1, 2, 3. And put mirror lodges up on top. But I'm going to set these as the lowest priority. A couple of houses in. Okay. Okay. No workers. Really? Wolf, yes, you did indeed. Duncan came in, became a member, and gifted 5 gifted membership, which was very, very, very generous of him. Thank you very, very much for that. And a lot of regulars actually got Scott B, yourself, Mama Blue, and Bimara. Because all actually got them rather than being completely random people, which is what usually happens. Yeah, thoroughly impressed. So fantastic. The wonderful, wonderful, friendly people in the world. Yeah, I say normally when you get gifted memberships, it's completely random people that are like, who is that person? I don't think I've ever seen them in the chat. Welcome, of course, always welcome. But it's like, who was that? But this time it actually was people that I recognized the names, which is absolutely fantastic. Okay, so we need to put in. Right, I need to destroy basically all of that. Just get rid of all that, and then we're going to put in carrots around here. 1, 2, 3. We're going to get rid of you as well. You are not needed. Goodbye. We'll do that for a carrot field. We could probably make it bigger than that. I probably will make it bigger than that in a minute, but we'll go with that size for the time being. I do need some beavers actually coming in here and working. Let's do that so that you can actually get access to destroy these, because otherwise you won't be able to do that. Oh, so beavers have grown. Hey, okay, beavers have grown up. Make this slightly higher priority, and also plant more carrots. And you are set to planting. Yes, okay. I don't know if this is going to be done in time for the first drought to come along. We will find out soonish. We just need more logs at the moment. Water's good. Water's fine. We have got a water source here, so we can dam this off to have an infinite supply. Well, not infinite supply of water, but a solid supply of water. That'll be fine. Going to be interesting to. I gotta remember I've got the camera unlocked, so I can do weird camera angles like this. I don't usually play with the camera being unlocked, but yeah, you can zoom out and see the whole wide world. There you go, the whole world, which is cool. Right, okay. You should be a slightly lower priority so other people go get jobs elsewhere. Okay. Did ask Raptor to redirect his stream to yours? Ah, well, it's thank you very much. Always always appreciated. I know he did redirect to me once, which was surprising. That Raptor even knows I exist. That's what kind of surprised me on that one. But it's nice, and his community is very nice as well. It's very 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 friendly community. So. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so there we go. So we've done that. We don't actually need this one. Stop. We don't actually need that one built. Or do we need that one built? I'm not sure. Yeah, no. Barriers can pass water. No. No, barriers don't pass water. Barriers are solid. So, yeah, that should hold water and then keep our farms green all the way through. So, yeah. Okay. Okay. Right, okay. Got a bottle of Gatorade. Awesome. Awesome. I hope you're having a good day. Wolf, I hope you're having a good Friday. Okay, right, so water is coming in, that is fine. Food is growing. We're going to be a little touch and go on food, but that's okay. That's okay. Let's get ourselves a warehouse for storing the carrots. Yeah, when they grow. Cool. And we can make this field bigger if you want to, anyhow, so we're fine for that. We have 11 beavers, we've only got 9 houses, so we're going to need some more houses at some point too. Let's get going on that actually. Let's get a couple more lodges in. Let's do that. There we go. Hey, carrots are coming in. That's good. That's good. So we're good for food. Food is good. Everything is good. Yes. Good Friday so far. Yes. Yeah, my Friday has been fantastic. It's been it's the sun has been shining. Everything has been fantastic. So yeah, can't really complain. Can't really complain. Oh, 5 happiness. That's because they got houses now. They got who's this? Who's this to live in? Carrots to eat. I think we're gonna need more farmhouse. And I should also design the fields 14 by 14. I should remember that. I should remember the 14 by 14 trick. So yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14 is there. Cool. Okay, so a bomb. That's on that one there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so there's 14 by 14. Cool. Okay. The farm is not quite in the centre, but that's okay. That doesn't matter. 5. So we can put another farmhouse there. Have 2 in the centre. I want to do the 14 by 14. And the 14 by 14 because we have beehives as the the Folktails, and the beehives double the speed at which crops grow, and they do a 7x7. So 14 by 14 means we put 4 in, job done, nice and happy. So let us cover this in carrots, and hopefully that there can do the whole area. We'll see. And I'm going to take that off there because we're going to put a farmhouse in there. We'll have 2 farmhouses covering the 14 by 14. Might put 2 farmhouses up here as well, actually. Like that. There we go. So put 2 here, 2 there. That seems like it will cover the whole fields. So yeah. Have I heard of YouTube drawing pin? I have not. I have not. What is that? Oh, beep, beep. We have a drought coming. Awesome. What's wrong with you? You have broken teeth. Oh no. We can fix that. We have the technology. Also have gaps I left down the side of the houses for that sort of purpose. I don't think we can bridge over those water sources, so we can't have a path up here, but that's okay. We don't need a path there. We could always put extra carrots in here just to tap that off at the end. That'd be fine. I've also realised I could just put 3 dams in there and could have covered this whole thing. That would have been enough, but well, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Okay. So, do we have enough water stored? Not really. Let's get another pump going. If we can. Okay, so we have space for 2 more beavers. Yeah, 18. Okay, cool. Right. So, what are we doing here? We want to unlock the forester. Yes, we do. And then we want to come over here and we want to deal with pretty much all of these. So, I need to mark for demolition. You. As well as the berry bushes, if we can, please. In fact, what I'm going to do is, I can't unlock that. I don't have the resources for that. So, yeah, we want to destroy all the berries in here as well. Just so we can clear up the area for some trees. Trees! And then we'll replace you, I think, with that. I don't know if I'm going to leave some berries in. Folktails really don't need them. So, probably not. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little storage over here for berries. Just so it's done there. Okay. And then we're going to set this to the lowest priority so nobody comes here. And all the berries can be put in there. Then we have some berries stored. We're going to have 20 berries stored for usage. So yeah. Watch Lens Islands of Drawing Pins. Lens Island of Drawing Pins. Okay, so I googled YouTube drawing pin, and it shows me how to draw pins. Yeah, I don't know if it's a thing. Or am I missing something? Might be missing something. I don't know. So yeah. Ernest, hello, hello, good evening. And a happy Easter to you. A YouTuber called Drawing Pin. Okay. Gonna be the first to join this channel, but he can't be monetized for some reason. Okay, has he got 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours? That's all you need. I say that like it's an easy thing. It's not an easy thing. It's surprisingly more difficult to get the 4,000 4,000 watch hours. Is a surprising thing to do. Oh, I got rid of too much. That's not carrots. I don't know why I thought that was carrots. There we go. Boom. Okay. Okay. We'll up the workers in these. And there. A drawing pin. YouTube drawing pin. Let's go to YouTube. Drawing pin. Drawing pineapple. That's no good. Okay. Drawing underscore pin. Aha. Right. It's got 12,000 subscribers. Nearly 13,000 subscribers. So, I don't know why it can't get monetized. That seems odd. But yeah. If that's the person on about, he has Full Metal Sergeant gameplay. Cool. Okay, drought ended. Okay, so wait, the drought ended? How long was the drought? Did I miss it? Did I blink? How long was our drought? Okay, I might be concerned over nothing, but okay. Yeah, sorry. Coming on for some reason, saying you're. Oh, I'm the first channel you've. Oh, okay. Thank you very much. Sorry, I did not read the end of there. Thank you very much. I am honoured. I am honoured. And you were very generous to allow 5 others to join you as well. Thank you very much. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Right. So we need to get some industry going. Just get a lumber mill going, and we get a power wheel going there. Ba-dum. Okay. Right. The food is not going to be a problem for a while. We probably do want to get some more beavers going though. We've got 4 empty places, only 2 more beavers coming along. So let's unlock some wooden stairs. Let's just put in a forester. I'll put forester in over here. Oop. We're going to change this from being berries to being a woodcutter. Run the road further along like that. Road further along like that. We're slightly off the edge there. That's okay. That's where we can put that one there. That's fine. And then over here we will do trees. And I'm going to run a road through the centre as well so we can get stuff going on there. So what's your sort of range? Your sort of range is pretty good. Pretty good. Ah, there's another Uja, what's it there? Another staircase going down into the water. So, okay. You are a water source that produces water. You are a water source that produces water. If I could dam these two off, we can keep our trees alive for longer. That would be cool. So that shouldn't be difficult. Let's get some dams going. So we'll do one there, and we'll do one here. And that should get the dams going. And then tree-wise, let's change up this here. So don't worry about dropping anything of that down. Don't worry about dropping any of that down or that. Okay, don't worry about anything there. Would you carry on chopping down all the trees over here, please? Just any way you can get to, just chop down trees. Thank you. And we will plant trees over here. So I'm going to do maple trees on this side. They are very, very slow, but the best trees you can plant. And we'll do pine trees on this side. Like that. Pine trees are a nice medium. Although, actually, chestnut trees produce the same amount of wood as pine trees. It just takes longer to do it. We'll go with pine trees. We'll go with pine trees. We'll do chestnut trees later on or something. We could do chestnut over here and get some chestnuts coming in, because we could always use this bit of land here for it and not worry about it. So, yeah. Okay. Then you're going to build those and build that, and then that will block the water in here and here, keeping this area green. And everything can be awesome. This is not getting built because it doesn't have any logs. Why doesn't it have any logs? Or is it because we don't have any workers? That's interesting. We don't have any workers. Let's set that to the lowest priority and set that to there. So, okay. Research can be lowest. Right. You can actually be paused until we get that built. Because there's no point in building that, running that until it's built. So. Okay. Okay. I'd also like, so we have stairs unlocked. We don't have any planks done yet, so we'll do that. That's plank first. That's gonna be planks first. You're going to prioritize planting maple trees. You do this side first, and then do that one. Is that a blueberry bush? How dare you? Sneaky little blueberry bush. Oh, I also want to actually chop down everything on that path. Thank you. So that we can actually get over to this one here. Yeah. Okay, unpause that. And we have no beavers to work in here. Okay. Interesting, we only have 10 berries. We got the berries? Right, let's stop our farms for a brief moment. Get some things built and some things working and whatnot like that. And then we can build some stairs going up here. Build some lodges on top. There we go. We can get even more beavers. We're good for food. We got 400 carrots. Which is interesting to see. We only stored 250 in there, and then or 200 in there, and then 200 in the actual places. So food storage is not a problem. Water storage is a little bit of an issue, but I think we'll be okay once we can unlock like this and get some gears going. We need some gears as well. Power's going to be interesting. Because I can't really do power wheels unless we can get up the top here somewhere. Because I believe these are the ones that suck the water up. So I need to, and these are too weak for it. So I need to have the water come down and then direct the water from the waterfall along, around and back again. But I don't think I can do that because all of these ones here appear to be negative. Okay. Oh, and I suppose what I should do as well is mark all that for clearing. Okay, that's been built and done. Cool. Let's get some more houses built, and then once we get the houses built, we can turn the farms back on. Oh dear. Okay. We have access to the water, so we can put in an aquatic farm as well, if we want to, early on. This won't be a problem. That'll go in there nicely. We can get some spaded rock going or something. Might move this path back to be in line with that one. Oop. Oop. Chop down all the trees over here? You haven't yet. Go and chop down the trees over there, that's fine. But loads of berries we need to probably deal with as well. The problem with berry bushes is that they spread so quickly that they end up taking over if you leave them for too long. Like these ones here will just take over this entire area. Same for dandelions. Dandelions spread really quickly too, which is that's fine, but it's they're a pain to remove. Right, I suppose what I should do as well is let's get some pine trees in that corner there and that corner there. There we go. Put them. Let's put the road in there so we can get down there. And let's get a woodcutter or two up here. And then go, hey, would you chop down all of these trees here, please? Okay, so we get some more trees chopped down. Oh, what's wrong with you? Okay. Okay, so we can get another pump or two in there. Can we get two pumps in there? We can get one pump in there and then we have to go back one. That's okay. So we've got space for more pumps on there. That's not a problem. We just need to get some more trees in. That is the problem. Aha! The house has been built. Right, okay. So we've got one spare beaver doing nothing. 6, 8 beavers. That'd be 5, 6. Yeah, we still don't have enough beavers to re-enable the farms. We can enable some of the farms. It's okay. We'll re-enable them next time. Next day goes by, we'll re-enable the farms. Boop. Oh, that one doesn't have its staircase built yet. Okay. So yeah, I can see why this map won the competition. It's the negative water source thing is really cool. I really like that idea. Didn't realise it was a thing you could actually do. Get the farming going, which means we've got no workplace building anymore. We have got people doing actual planks still. That's cool. Okay, so as long as we've got people doing planks, we should be okay. Alright, let's pause you two actually, then see if we can get one of you out here. Yep. Well, there's no point in you chopping our trees here. There are no trees here for you to chop down. You can't reach that one. Really? Okay. Okay. Boop a doop doop. Boop a doop doop. I wonder if there's going to be a new type of animal on Earth one day. Well, we're constantly discovering new things, aren't we? New species, new stuff we don't know about. And I mean, evolution is a thing, so, you know, what do you define by new? There could always be a creature that is a different type of something we currently have. Just in the phase now of having to wait to get some trees in, and the beavers born. You never know, we might get beavers that walk upright and start harvesting giant carrots. Either giant carrots or they're very small beavers. I'm not sure which. I like the idea of it being giant carrots. Oh, hello. Hello, this is interesting. Why is the water... Hang on. Oh no, the negative ones are above... Ah! Is that... I need to look. No, your negative one. I wonder... When water sources, and you get to droughts during the water sources, the water sources don't just instantly switch off. They slow down to the point of, they from whatever speed they are, they slow down to 0. And then when the drought comes along again, they kick back in again. They speed up again to speed. I wonder if that's the same with these. They have slowed down to 0, so they're no longer sucking up any water. Which explains why the water is not vanishing. We've got this giant pool here. So... didn't really need to dam it off. The water just stays here. And then when the drought finishes, when these start kicking in and start producing water again, these start sucking up the water again. That's even cooler. That's like just, we got free water all the time. Apart from if we completely suck it up with the pumps. Yeah, there we go. So you start off and the water starts sucking out. Oh, actually starts going dry. Oh. And then the water comes in and fills up again. Cool. Now that took a lot to balance. I bet that took a lot to balance to get that working properly. Okay. Cool. I like this concept. I really like this concept of the water being drawn up by the. Also, I like the waterfalls with with this camera mod, the light mod, sorry, I should say, where the light actually is moving rather than being fixed to the camera. It causes this shimmer effect. The water, I really like that. Because obviously the light is moving around. Quite cool. The problem with a map like this is you think you might get it balanced, but then when your drought gets longer, is that better? I mean, if the ones that suck up the water sources that are on -1, that suck the water up, if they work exactly the same way, they should work the same way as the ones that produce water, meaning that they will go to 0 when a drought comes along, so they won't be sucking up any water. So it doesn't matter how long the drought is, they still have the same slow down time and pick up time. The problem is when beavers come along and take more water out of the system, then it will start drying up. But that's where we have this here. So obviously this one here is going to fill with water with the dams, and that's the same. So even if this area dries out, we'll have some water left to keep the trees green, and that there. Yeah, that's how this map works. I don't know if you've seen the this is the competition map, the 128 by 128, the small map competition, and it's got, if I bring the cheat menu up here, we have water here. You can see. Let's find one. Here, wait for daytime to come. Well, you might be able to see it there. You see the water going into this one? It's traveling into it. Because this has a -1 strength, which means it's actually soaking up water, which I didn't know was a thing you could do. And apparently, from reading the map things, reading the stuff on the map, not even the developers knew you could do it, but apparently you can. And it sucks up water. So yeah, so all these ones along here, along this edge, suck up the water, but because they are water sources, they have a strength and a current strength. The strength is the aim to, the number it's getting to, and the current strength is what it's currently doing. So these ones up here that are producing the water will obviously produce the water, and then as the drought comes along, the current strength drops from whatever number it is to 0, and these will do the same. It will raise from -1 to 0, meaning what I meant by having it balanced is that it doesn't flood over with the remaining water that's pouring in. It doesn't flood over your island. It's balanced very well. So I bet that took a lot to get right. But yeah, I did not know that trick. That is a trick I will definitely have to try and look at. Because I don't know if you were here for it, Ernest, but I've said a couple of times I'd like a map like this where the water comes from the corners and pours into a central point, and then it pours out the bottom of the map. So the water just drains away into like a plug hole. And you have to choose where you want to border it up in order to keep water in there. Well, with this system, I could do that. I could put negative water in the center, and all the water could pour in there and be sucked up by it, and then it's up to the player to know, well, I need to block this off to get some water coming in. So I like that idea. I like that that concept. This is it definitely added some things to the game. I mean, I know we mucked about with them before and found out that you could cause water to do odd things, like not follow liquid. You could turn water into basically the consistency of like, I don't know, goop, so it was thick and caused the water to do weird things. But that didn't save between map loading and saving, whereas this one apparently does the negative effect. So interesting, very interesting concept. Okay, let's build ourselves another storage. I'm going to put it behind here. This is going to be actually nope. We're going to put it literally behind here, and we're going to turn it that way. This is going to be for storing planks. You can get a little surplus of planks going. Planks are going to get stored in those ones. Planks get stored in these ones. That makes life a little bit awkward for us, but that's okay. We'll do that instead. Thanks. There you go. Boom. And I think we might even get a second plank factory going. Yeah. The issue with a bowl map is you always have to have some cut off somewhere where the water can pour off the edge of the map, because you can never dig a hole in it. Whereas this lets you dig a hole. Just you use you get the water sources, and literally just set their strength to -1, because the strength that you set them at stays. All the other settings get reset when you save and reload the map, because these are the ones that we tested and mucked about with last time, which is kind of annoying, because I'd like to change some of these settings and have them keep persistent, so that you could have maybe a single water source that acts like a fountain. I think that would be quite cool. But any of these settings you change are global. Only the strength is the one that's local to each one. So if you change the water outflow level, it changes for every single water source on the map. So, but it opens up new possibilities. You could add new wonderful things to it by having negative water sources, water sinks. Okay, so I want to build some gear workshops. So gear workshops, if I remember correctly, they're 120, so it's 240, 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. So you need 5 power wheels. And I think it's 1, 2. If I'm trying to remember this with power wheels, which is not the most ideal way of doing it, but it's the quickest way of doing it. Oh no, you can't because of... We'll do that. We'll do that. It's not exactly the way I'd like to do it. But it's fine. We can do that. And then we can get these here. Power line in like that. And we want to make sure the power lines get built first so beavers don't get trapped. And then these get built afterwards, because there's no point in building them without the power. So there we go. Okay. And that's going to use all of our wood. We don't have any wood. It's fine. You've run out of stuff. Drop down. That view. Okay, let's shut you one down then and shut these ones down. Get the beavers back for them. Let's turn on those. Going to put another pump in because we've increased our populace. Oh yeah, and then we're going to put in a storage here for gears. It's going to be the lowest build. Don't build that yet. Build the actual gear thing first before the storage. Okay, 100 science. What can we unlock with 100 science? Aquatic farmhouse is more than 100 science. Oh, I see a stray berry bush. Get him before it breeds. But we could put in here like chestnut trees, I suppose. Ooh, eyes reaching. No, we don't need another food source yet. We're good. We're good for food. We're good for food. Okay, you people have no. Yeah, we got no trees. We got no trees. We need more trees. Let's see if we can't make our way down here. And remove those. In fact, can we remove these? Like just in their entirety? Can we just remove all of that? Please stop them spreading the disease. The trees down there. Okay. Okay. So let's come over here and get rid of some of these. Here you can reach pretty far down here. Cool. Okay. We'll wait for the trees to grow. Just gotta wait for the trees to grow. Bum, bum. Possibly chop down all these trees here as well. Let's remove all this. We don't need any of that being done because there's no trees over there. Shoo. Shoo, shoo, shoo. Chop down all the trees. Where can we reach to? All the way. Cool. Okay. So let's add a couple of carrots over here Just because we can. Nothing else is going over there. Might as well just add some carrots on the side. There we go. Okay. Right, so the trees are coming in. Hurrah! Finally the trees are coming in. We might need more actual lumberjacks to chop down the trees here, but we'll see how it goes. There's space here for them if we want them. Pause. Okay. So we just need some more things to build. We need more trees. Here we go. Here comes the drought again. We'll pay attention. We'll pay attention to the drought this time and see how these work as the droughts come along. I think they work the same way. I think their numbers just lower over time. It's the only way it would make sense for this to start filling up. Because they start lowering and not sucking as much in, and then all this spare water up here comes flooding down. But yeah, a good balancing to make the water flood down here and not overflow. So yeah. Awesomely done, Matt. Okay. What was that? Can we also not plant trees there? Put another lumberjack in there. Yeah, just gotta wait for trees. Okay, how far around did you reach? Oh wow. Oh wow. Way for, okay, so there's the edge that we can build to. So let's put in a flag or two. Like that. You can come and drop down all these trees back here, get the chestnuts. We can always replant chestnuts ourselves, it's fine. I think we're going to need more water storage as well, although it's not a terrible thing because we don't have to worry about the water running out because of how this map works, which is quite cool. So yeah. Oh, pause that. Don't need you running. Okay, let's slow down some time here and let's bring up the cheat menu and have a look at some of these here. So these are still at full strength and these are still at full strength, so we'll go time because I know they begin to lower as the drought gets nearer, so we'll wait for night time to come along. They don't just instant cut off, they don't just instant stop. Okay, night time, and yeah, see they start dropping. Okay, so 0.9. So then these ones, yeah, these ones are the same. So they start dropping to 0. So that's cool. That's cool. No matter whether they're a negative or a positive, they will always work their way back to 0 from nightfall on the drought before. So over the course of about 0.4 of a day, 4 hours, they did slowly start dropping down until they eventually hit 0. Yeah, so they work exactly the same. And of course, the only reason this starts filling is because there is more excess water above flooding in than can be sucked up. So the drought starts, the waterfalls finish, and the water level ends up very nearly high, very nearly at the top, pouring over. Cool. Very, yeah, they're now set to 0 for their awesome. That is cool. Why are beavers struggling for drink? We have drink. We have water. It's fine. Come get your water. Come get your water. We have an unconnected building. Why do we have an... Oh, because I built them all around. Numpty. There you go. What a fool. Okay, let's get another lumberjack in here. I'll take on these trees. We'll probably need another one to take on these trees as well. But we'll deal with that later. Let's have a look at unlocking some decorations, shall we? To try and make our beavers happier. So, if we do that and that, yeah, that'll keep those beavers happier there, and then we can literally just do that, and that'll keep the beavers... That'll do. That'll keep all the beavers happy there. Okay, let's start that running. Not sure why the lights stay on that building there. It should be night time. It should have stopped working. It has now. Cool. Okay. And the beauty as well of having these water sources be negative is that it doesn't matter whether you play on easy, medium or hard, because it doesn't matter the length of the drought. They will balance for it anyway. So yeah, doesn't matter what difficulty you play on, the map will play the same way. Just obviously on hard mode, you might run out of water in the reservoir, and on easy mode you wouldn't have to worry about flooding because you wouldn't have to wherever they're going over. So yeah, hard mode, just yeah, if you consume too much water it goes away, but that's okay. That's okay. That's the way it's supposed to be. You're not so much mapped. Yes, the droughts are longer, so you have that, but you always have this reservoir of water here. So, average happiness of 6. I don't know what we want for the next happiness of 7. So 5. That's at 2. That's at 17. And that's at 10. Okay, so we've got a happiness of 7. Cool. Average is 6. I don't know why it's 6 and not 7. Who's not got the somebody doesn't have shelter? Huh? We have a beaver that didn't go home last night. Did you work over here somewhere or something? Were you just trapped for just took too long to get home? How random. How random. Right. Let's put in a couple of places for them to hang out and relax and chill. Enjoy themselves. Shall we just go up here? Let's set this whole area up here to be chopped down for trees. Do you know what? The whole area can be set to chop down for trees. Every bit on the top. Oop. And we'll put a wood chopper in here to get rid of any excess trees that might be up here. And then we're going to put in our campfires. I think we're going to put a couple of campfires in up here. Yeah, let's do that. We'll put some stairs at the other end as well. We can go up even further. And we get some metal as well, should we need it soon. The drought has ended. The suckers start sucking up all the water and it goes away, and then this comes down and away we go. And the cycle starts once more. Yeah, so we do lose a little bit of water, but it very quickly fills in again. Completely balanced as all things should be. We could get power off of these two. I don't know what speed these are. These are 1 and 1. They're not all that great, but we could run a channel out from these two and get some power, forcing the water down here and run the power across to whatever. That would work for us. I think that's the only way I'm going to be able to get water power is to channel a couple of water sources in a specific place. Or we could just get loads of beavers and run every beaver on hamster wheels, because that is a guaranteed source of power rather than a questionable source of power when it comes to water, because you never quite know if the water's gonna work for you. But the water's gonna work for you, but you never quite know how long a drought's gonna be. And the wind is just unreliable. Okay, here come the maple trees, so we're getting loads of wood in now. Wood. Let's put a wood storage here. 2 of them. I done messed up, didn't I? Yes, I did. But it's okay. It's okay. There we go. I blocked him off so we couldn't get any trees on this side. Okay, we've got level 8 well-being now. Yay! Because they had they got campfires to go to, which is cool. I don't know what other well-being we can give them early on. Some showers? We've done showers. Let's put a shower in. Never really done the wet fur thing. I know it's here. Yeah, it's I just don't know. I don't know what it can supply, if that makes sense. I don't know what how many one shower can deal with, how many beavers. However, I have realised I didn't want to put it there. But that's okay. Because let's unlock the medium tanks. Let's put in a couple of tanks of water here. Put in 3. And we'll get a couple more good old-fashioned pumps are going. Can't put that there, that blocks the entrance. That's a shame. Okay. Let's try and do... Nope, that's the best I can do actually. There. Nope, that's the best I can do. Okay. Yeah, it's been a couple of days. How wet's fur doing? Wet fur. 6 of 36. So you really can't support that many beavers at all. Nothing's doing range. Yep, you've chopped down all the trees. Cool. Okay, thank you very much for your services. No good selected. Oh yeah, you are correct. Water. Water. And then let's empty this one and empty this one. Okay. Yeah, so one of these can deal with about 6 beavers on average. Okay. So that means we need 6 of them. With it, it's 36 beavers. That's a lot. To get wet fur going is a lot. I think this is why I don't ever do wet fur. Or if I want to get wet fur, I will do the Lidos because they sort of double up. They do wet fur and fun at the same time. Okay, we could definitely do with some more science, however. But we don't have any beavers spare. So, I guess we need more houses. That's kind of awkward. Another. I shouldn't have put those in there. Shouldn't have put those in there. They should have been stored somewhere else so we can put more houses in this area here. Fiddlesticks. Doesn't matter. We'll do this. Oh. Unlock. We don't have enough science points. Okay. That's okay. That's okay. Is fine. It's not a problem. Let's up the workers in here because we want to make sure water is always pumped. You're slightly higher, so food comes second. Don't build those. Build the stairs before the other one. We're not fussed about that. What we need is we need more science points. We need 100 science points, which means we're going to need more inventors. Or inventors in like that. There we go. Well, in fact, let's leave a gap in between them so we can get another set of stairs up here. I could run stairs up here. We're going to do it here instead. Because why not? More beavers down there means we can get more beavers in, and more beavers in means more research, and more research means more things, and more things, good things. Things like the Lido, and more importantly the platforms. But we're going to need platforms in order to do stuff. So, or Lidos, depending on how you want to pronounce it. So 8 beavers, yeah, okay, so we're not really getting anywhere with that. That's okay, that's okay. Just stop to say, if you're Canadian, show us your beaver. Well, I'm not Canadian, but look, I can show you some beaver. There is some beaver. Yay. I hope you're enjoying Software Inc. It's easy to not go bankrupt. You just have to write antivirus to everyone in the world once, and it makes you 3 million quid. Nice and simple. It's easy. It's easy. Although, I was reading that I am playing on easy mode. Not just because I obviously the starting money to that, but adding days instead of having one day a month, adding multiple days to a month makes the game easier. Everything is balanced, so you know stuff that would take 1 month, usually 1 day to do, is now balanced over the 5 days, for instance. But it gives you, the player, more time to react to things. So yeah. Maybe just adding like a second day to a month or a couple of days to a month might ease the stress. You want eight days a month? Yeah, I think I really should have set mine to 4 days a month. I think that's right, because then it's 1 week. A day is a week. So yeah, so it gives you time to do things as well. Yeah. And also make sure if you're going to take contracts and stuff like that as well, you do it first thing in the morning, not halfway through the day, because if you do it half through the day you don't have as much time to complete the contract. So but again, that's where changing the week there. So 8 days a week, and you've been working like a dog. Was that the song? Yeah, working 8 days a week. That's the Beatles song, isn't it? Working 8 days a week. And I feel all right. Yeah, this is this is a map I am impressed with. I very much like the -1 water resources where you soak up the water. That is awesome. Something I will absolutely try and use at some point. I like that a lot. So yeah. Cool. Okay then, have a good one, Kaboom. I think I'm gonna be done a bit earlier here today than I am normally because I like this map a lot. I really do. It is a fun map. It is very well balanced. It is an absolutely easy map, which is not a bad thing, not at all. You want to chill, want to sit back and just this is awesome. The only problem to it would be space later on, but that's where you just build up instead of out, so that's not really a major problem. But yeah, but I feel as if it's once you've established a food source, you've got the water source going, and you've got trees and stuff going, you're on your road to victory. Yes, stuff can go wrong if you expand your populace before your food, which I'm doing. Stuff can go wrong, but that's the biggest hurdle. Getting the trees and getting the cycle of trees in. That's the biggest hurdle to the game. That's kind of like the first milestone. Once you've achieved that, it obviously the difficulty ramps up till you get to that point, and then it eases off, and then starts building again with how many beavers you get. So and we have achieved that. So as far as I'm concerned, we're done. We're home free. There's a lot more to do, obviously, a lot more to do, but I feel like this is a done deal. We have succeeded in this map here, and yeah, I really do feel like they could do with bringing challenge maps out where you have like you've got so many cycles before something happens. That would be a really cool addition to the game, even if it was kind of a modded thing. Like you've got, I don't know, at the dawn of cycle 5, this is going to fill with water and flood. Something like that happens. Or you change the stuff. So you've got like a time limit to get to something. You've got to get it dammed off, or you've got to dam off your area to direct the water somewhere else before the flood comes. The Great Flood would be cool. I also do kind of feel as if they could do with another season, a flooding season. You get the droughts, you get temperate, and then every now and then you get a flood where everything that produces water produces twice the amount of water it did before. Wouldn't matter on this map because the negative water ones would become -2 and they'd suck the water up anyway. But for other maps, it would cause rivers to break and dams to overflow, and you've got to deal with that. You've got to temporarily smash your dam down to let the water go and then rebuild it later. And I would like the idea of a flooding one as well, and very easy to do as well based on what they currently have. Doing seasons, like doing a frozen time or that would be a bit more difficult. But I feel like a rainy season. That's what it could be. It could be a rainy season, which causes all the water to become secondary. You get some rain effects on the screen, and just you get flooding, which would be cool. I think that would be quite cool. So yeah, it's got a little world over there. Look at it past the trees up here. I like this. This is cool. It's very cinematic. Very cinematic. But yeah, I think we're going to leave this one here. I think we're going to call this one early. And yeah. So overall, I can definitely see why this map is a winner. It's definitely a winner, not only for the competition, but I think it's a winner as well, which is of absolute no importance whatsoever. But I think it's a winner. The concept of it is fantastic. So very well deserved. Very well deserved winner indeed. Yeah. And we have another drought coming. Cool. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. I think we're going to leave this here. Let's zoom back. Zoom. Rah. Yeah, I think we shall leave this here, and we will return. What's tomorrow? Saturday. Maybe. I'm not working Easter Sunday, so we might have a stream tomorrow. I don't know. I have nothing planned for it, so we don't know. If not, we're back Sunday with hopefully Sonic Heroes that I can get working. Hopefully. I've been struggling with it a little bit, but yeah, we'll have to see if that's going to work or not. I don't know. I don't exactly know. So yeah. Okie dokie. So yeah, we shall indeed leave this one here, and we shall come back next time with someone else. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this one, and I do hope to see you again in the next one. And until then, as always, have fun.